Hey guys, Meteorologist Chris Tomer here with this Saturday morning mountain weather update. First, we'll look at the bullet points. So the pattern out west continues to shift to the north, favoring the Pacific Northwest, BC, northern tier of states. You'll see it with the water vapor. That's where all the moisture is going. Eventually, there is more of a southern low that could develop around 4:14 or later, and that would affect Colorado and New Mexico. Yesterday was hoping for something in Utah, but today I'm just not seeing as much moisture impact that area. So we'll take a look at all that in the forecast today. I want to show you the water vapor satellite this morning. So there's your main storm track, the northern branch pushing a low into the Pacific Northwest, BC, and the northern tier states will benefit from that. There's also a low hanging over Hawaii. It's been there for a while. Struggle to get it out of there, but southern branch is kind of playing a small role, but it is feeding moisture into the southern United States. But the two jets are split. There just isn't much there. I wrote about this morning on my blog, christomer.com. Western pattern shift. Spring skiing is definitely inbound at this point. There's your pattern. So this is the jet stream. This is way down the road. I'll take this full so you can see it. This is 417. The west is pretty tranquil. I mean, I see more high-pressure ridging here than anything else across the Intermountain West. There's low velocity. There's not much happening. There is a pretty decent low over the Pacific. You can see that with the jet support, but we'll have to wait on that. I mean, there just isn't much happening across the west. That's the bottom line. All right, let's go back to the blog here. I want to show you timing. So this is forecast timing. 4:08 through 4:13. Here is Sunday morning. Most of the action, Pacific Northwest, BC, northern tier. Everything stays there. 4:11. 4:12, things on the move through Montana, and Wyoming gets snow. Parts of Idaho get a little bit of snow out of that. There's 4:13, heavy cloud cover, and Colorado, New Mexico. There's something trying to develop on the southern end. That's the start of what would be snow for Colorado, New Mexico on 4:14 and 4:15. I did a breakout of the Tetons. There's not much happening, a few inches or more. Snow mass, some very light trickles of snow, but there are parts of Colorado that I actually have heavier amounts for in the southern part. My forecast totals. So phase 1, 4:08 through 4:10, everything's up in Whistler, Baker, and parts of Washington State. Just isn't much there. Phase 2, 4:11 through 4:17. Now we start to get a little bit of action. Some light to moderate snows through Montana, Wyoming, northern Idaho. The snow you see in Colorado, New Mexico, again, that happens 4:14, 4:15, with that southern low that could develop. And you can see where most of the snow is. It definitely favors southern Colorado, northern New Mexico, where we could get that Albuquerque low that tries to pop up. May get a little bit of snow up on the northern Front Range peaks. But, I mean, these numbers are very, very light overall. Considering what we saw a couple of weeks ago and prior with just feet of snow, I mean, we have definitely seen a pattern transition here. Spring skiing definitely inbound. I'll continue to do these reports until it's really not necessary, which, is actually on the horizon. But interesting to see this play out in the Northeast. There's a tiny bit of snow very late in the period. I mean, 1 or 2 inches. 4:16, 4:17. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this mountain weather update on this Saturday morning. Have a great weekend and take care.